Hello, welcome. Today I have a tip for you all to share with you, and that tip is how you can get actually working fridges, actually working crates, and all of that jazz. Essentially, you can have them set up in such a way that there's actually something hidden inside of it, and you can open it up and take something out of it. Now, you're not necessarily going to open it, but you're going to be able to take things out of it, just like you can this little fruit box. So to do it, all you have to do is simply place whatever item you want to use as the storage device. I set up the most common ones here, such as the barrel, the crate, this thing right here, which is used as fridges in a lot of builds, and of course this empty rack here. To do this, all you have to do is set them up and then grab yourself an item. Let's say you want to hide fruit inside the fridge, so you're gonna grab the fruit basket and you're just gonna move it over there. Let's say you want it there. See, it's peeking out a little bit, so let's move that thing over a little bit. Move it over a little bit so it's not peeking out, and then boom. Now, whenever I drop my crowbar and come over here and press E, I can take whatever item I want out of this fridge. Look at that, I have a fully stocked fridge now, and it's as simple as that. But this is actually really amazing thing, because there's a lot of ways that you can use this that you probably don't think of right away. For one, obviously, we can use the fruit basket or we can use the fruit box. I recommend using like the fruit basket if you're trying to save space, because the box itself is obviously much larger. As you can see here, if I line this up with this pixel, you can see that you're saving a lot of space if you use of course the fruit basket versus the fruit box. So I recommend using that if you want to get like a fruit thing inside of your chest or something like that, because for example, this fruit box will not fit inside of this crate very well. Like I can do that, but it sticks out and there's no real way around it. But I can of course hide the basket in there, and now it's not sticking out and I can do whatever I want with it. The barrel has a very interesting thing, because if I put it like where you think is the inside, it's actually on top of it. So to do the barrel, you're gonna have to put that near the top like this, and then it will start working. And of course, the crate is very similar, or not the crate, but the locked chest. There's a lot that you can't hide in there. For example, I can't even hide this fruit box there, or this fruit basket, but I can hide, of course, a banana, or perhaps this candy cane. I can hide both of those in there. And you may be wondering why this jar is over here, but let me tell you, this jar is actually the best one to use. If you look very closely, you can tell that something is slightly off about this jar, but you have to look very carefully, like very carefully. That jar actually has something hidden on top of it, and you can't even see it. Watch, all I have to do is click right there in that little corner, and boom, I just took a berry out of that jar. I just took a blueberry out of the blueberry jar. Isn't that insane? You can actually do that. I really wish people would do this more, because this is such a fun little detail that if someone's on your island and they just happen to do it by mistake, they're gonna be like, whoa, that was actually really cool. You made the jar actually function like an actual jar. I can actually take the little blueberries out of there and stuff. Now, you can of course do this with other jars and stuff like that, because there's other kinds of jars and stuff. But what the fuck is going on? Okay, I don't know what happened there. But this is a technique that we've been using forever. We just haven't really been using it to its fullest extent. This is basically the same thing as taking your lantern or whatever and just shoving it in a barrel or shoving it behind a wall like this, which is what I've done with some of these torches. They're behind this wall and stuff. This is the same thing as that, except with a food source, except with an item instead of just a light source. So you don't have to just hide your light sources, you can hide your food too. So whenever you want to, you can come up here and get a banana out of this thing. The banana isn't in there anymore, but you get my point. You can take cake out of this barrel, you can get cookies out of a box. Any kind of food or item that you want to, you can hide it inside of a crate, inside of a fridge, or this cabinet, whatever you want to call it, and it will work. And it is a lovely little thing that I have not seen literally anyone use. I've only seen people use these to hide light sources, and you're very much limiting yourself if you only do light sources. So I hope that little tip there helps some of you, and I hope that you enjoyed this very short little video of me teaching that little tip to you. If you want to see another short video of me sharing one specific tip, then let me know in the comments below, and of course feel free to like, subscribe, share, and do all those wonderful things like that, because when you do those wonderful things, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful yourself, and I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful. This island is completely blank, by the way, so I just did this just for this one video.